you're trying to juggle 5 things, occasionally you're going to drop one. I think understanding that that's part of the game is something that you either have to accept that if you're going to take on a lot of things, or you have to say, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to take on this task because of the potential drop off somewhere else. So I think understanding that is very, very important, and also being kind to yourself in terms of how much you take on. And also, if something does stumble or fall, don't be too hard on yourself that did happen, because we're human. That's going to happen regardless of what you're doing. But I think figuring out a system that works for you, and the works for you piece is something I would like double tap on, is the fact that just because a system works for somebody else that you saw on YouTube doesn't mean it's the right thing for you. And it's okay if it's not the right thing for you. And I kept trying different people's routines, and it just seemed to not be working for me. And I felt like so bad. I'm like, why doesn't this work for me? It's working so well for XYZ YouTuber. So I think like having the autonomy to actually try things out for yourself is really, really empowering. So always try and get a baseline, maybe by trying somebody else's routine, but understand that you're allowed to shift it. And just because that person's successful doesn't mean that you won't be successful if you do it in a different way. So I think constantly just trying different systems, different schedules, and then reiterating based on genuine feedback that you give yourself on what worked versus what didn't.